5 Professionalism quotes from authors. Many professionalism quotes come from authors and their works. These explore various aspects of professionalism, such as the importance of discipline and perseverance. Reading these quotes can provide insight into what it takes to achieve your professional goals. There was a moment when I changed from an amateur to a professional. I assumed the burden of a profession, which is to write even when you don't want to, don't much like what you're writing, and aren't writing particularly well. Agatha Christie. A professional is someone who can do his best work when he doesn't feel like it. Alistair Cooke. Professional is not a label you give yourself, it's a description you hope others will apply to you. David Meister. The professional has learned that success, like happiness, comes as a byproduct of work. The professional concentrates on the work and allows rewards to come or not come, whatever they like. Stephen Pressfield. It is good for a professional to be reminded that his professionalism is only a husk, that the real person must remain an amateur, a lover of the work. May Sarton. Related, professionalism in the workplace. 5 quotes from significant figures in history. Professionalism consists of skills such as leadership, teamwork, and hard work. It also often entails having a sense of purpose and passion for your work. These are 5 quotes from political and historical figures that explore the concept of professionalism. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more and become more, you are a leader. John Quincy Adams. Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It is the ability to direct individual accomplishments toward organizational objectives. It is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. Andrew Carnegie. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. The 3 great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile are: first, hard work; second, stick-to-itiveness; third, common sense. Thomas Edison. Try not to become a man of success but rather try to become a man of value. Albert Einstein. Related, what is the importance of purpose at work, with strategies? 5 quotes from philosophical figures. Many philosophical quotes about professionalism focus on the importance of working hard and taking pleasure in what you do to achieve success. The definition of excellence largely remains the same, from ancient to modern philosophers. Here are 5 quotes related to professionalism from notable thinkers. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Aristotle. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Confucius. Professionalism is environmental. Amateurism is anti-environmental. Professionalism merges the individual into patterns of total environment. Amateurism seeks the development of the total awareness of the individual and the critical awareness of the ground rules of society. The amateur can afford to lose. Marshall McLuhan. Without labor, nothing prospers. Sophocles. If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost, that is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them. Henry David Thoreau. Related, what does it mean to work hard? 5 quotes from notable individuals in various fields. Regardless of your profession, it's important to conduct yourself in a manner that shows respect for your work. This means always maintaining a professional demeanor and doing your job to the best of your ability. Here are quotes from notable people with different backgrounds about what being a professional means. I am inspired by the professionalism of others. I believe there is an obligation to strive for excellence in what one is asked to do. No pains are too great, no revisions too tedious no matter how small the result. But I also believe that while humility should not be overdone, excellence should never be taken for granted, otherwise we stop reaching for it. Denzi Klein. Have a fierce resolve in everything you do. Demonstrate determination, resiliency, and tenacity. Do not let temporary setbacks become permanent excuses. Use mistakes and problems as opportunities to get better, not reasons to quit. Jamie Dimon. If you want to be a true professional, do something outside yourself. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Professionalism is about having integrity, honesty, and sincere regard for the personhood of the customer, in the context of always doing what is best for the business. Those 2 things do not need to be in conflict. Eric Lippert. Professionalism is knowing how to do it, when to do it, and doing it. Frank Tiger. Related, 43 motivational quotes for work and how to inspire your team. 5 quotes from artists and celebrities. While talent plays a big role in an individual's ability to get a job in the entertainment industry, professionalism is equally important. It enables a person to perform at their best, work well with other people, and build a long-lasting career. These are quotes from celebrities and artists that explore the idea of professionalism. Once you realize that you're in something that you've always wanted and you don't want to lose it, you behave differently. And that means the integrity, the professionalism, and knowing what's right from wrong and still making choices that you probably wouldn't have made. Paul Anka. I believe that no one can teach you how to act, but schools do give you an environment to make mistakes, to learn techniques and to learn professionalism. Enrico Colantoni. Whatever you go into, you have to go in there to be the best. There's no formulas. It's all about passion and honesty and hard work. It might look glamorous, but it takes a lot of hard work. The blessing with the arts is that you can do it forever. Hugh Masekela. Developing a good work ethic is a key to success. Apply yourself at whatever you do, whether you're a janitor or taking your first summer job, because that work ethic will be reflected in everything you do in life. Tyler Perry. Your job is not always going to fulfill you. There will be some days that you just might be bored. Other days, you may not feel like going to work at all. Go anyway and remember that your job is not who you are, it's just what you're doing on the way to who you will become. Oprah Winfrey. Related, 53 famous motivational quotes for career inspiration. 5 quotes from business leaders. The success of many businesses largely depends on their leadership. One of the best ways to learn how to conduct yourself professionally to achieve your goals is by studying the actions of successful business leaders. You may also take inspiration from these quotes by some of them. What I always say is, do every job you're in like you're going to do it for the rest of your life, and demonstrate that ownership of it. Mary Barra. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Warren Buffett. You shouldn't focus on why you can't do something, which is what most people do. You should focus on why perhaps you can, and be one of the exceptions. Steve Case. Your reputation is more important than your paycheck, and your integrity is worth more than your career. Ryan Freitas. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Related, quotes on growth in business from industry experts. Get interview ready with tips from Indeed. Prepare for interviews with practice questions and tips. 5 quotes from sports figures. Professionalism in sports describes athletes who conduct themselves in a manner that reflects well on themselves and their team and organization. It's about being respectful to the game, the fans, and teammates. These are quotes about professionalism from sports figures. Being a professional is doing the things you love to do on the days you don't feel like doing them. Julius Erving. I never feared about my skills because I put in the work. Work ethic eliminates fear. So if you put forth the work, what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing and what you're not. Michael Jordan. Without hard work and discipline, it is difficult to be a top professional. Jahangir Khan. You have to perform at a consistently higher level than others. That's the mark of a true professional. Professionalism has nothing to do with getting paid for your services. Joe Paterno. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice and, most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Pele.